Hello and welcome to my channel, starting over in the Philippines. There are some things that you want to know before you go to the Philippines that you should not do. If you want to start a business in the Philippines, the best thing I can tell you is don't do it. But if you're bent on doing it, then you have to understand that this is a third world country, and if you infringe on somebody else's business, you know, if you got a titty bar right next to another titty bar and you got more customers than they got, you might just end up getting shot. Murder in the Philippines is not that big a deal. A Filipino usually doesn't get but a year or two if they kill somebody and get caught. So you don't want to do that. You want to have a Filipino partner, and you want to be careful where you do that at, and you want to be real careful, make sure everything's legal, and make sure your partner's not going to profit if they whack you, because I'm telling you, it's a dangerous thing. Now, there are some smaller things that can be an issue, but it's pretty rare. Like, for instance, for some reason, if you go to a karaoke bar and you sing the song My Way, I Did It My Way, you know, if you sing that, for whatever reason, you have to do what they consider a really good job of singing it. If you disrespect the song, 12 people have been killed for singing that song incorrectly at karaoke bars. Why? I don't really know. And nobody that I've talked to, no Filipino that I've talked to, really understands why either. But the facts are the facts. Don't do it. Now, the big one is don't get involved in politics. I mean, it's okay if you're involved in American politics, but don't get involved in politics in the Philippines and local stuff, because, you know, you get in a lot of trouble. You can get deported, you can get arrested, and they don't really even have to charge you with anything. They can just arrest you and deport you, and that's it. And they can blacklist you, or you can never come back. I just talked to a guy a minute ago that had that happen. Now, his was in Vietnam, but it's the same thing. Same deal. Any third world country. I go to Africa quite a bit, and I don't ever talk about local politics. Now, if I'm in Malawi or Tanzania and I'm talking about politics in Kenya, it's still not a good idea, but it's not that big a deal. Now, if you're talking about local politics where you live, where you're at, where you're physically at, in whatever country that is, don't do it. Now, I had a Malawian politician tell me that he thought Joe Biden wasn't even good enough to be called useless. But, you know, that, like I said, that's American politics. You can talk all you want about American stuff. Now, most of East Africa is friendly to the U.S. as far as how the general population thinks about America. It's usually pretty positive. The government in some of these other countries like Thailand and Philippines and Laos and Cambodia, you know, it's the whole imperialist blah 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 kind of stuff. So but it's show. They know they need our money, and they know they need our tourism, and there's 20 or 30,000 expats in the Philippines at any given time, so they know that's a huge chunk of their economy. So it's just all talk. But if you get involved in local politics, you might have one of these guys all dressed in black on a motorcycle just drive by and shoot you up. That's serious business. I'm not kidding. People get murdered over politics in third world countries all the time. So the best thing to do is just stay away from politics altogether, unless you're talking about American politics. Be sure to like and subscribe. This is a new channel. I need all the help I can get.